Namaste, I'm Jyoti. I'm the founder director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences. And today in this video, once again, I bring to you the guidance, wisdom of ancient shamans. For those of you who are watching this video, who found this video, please understand it is not by coincidence. It has happened because you've been guided to watch this video. This is not one of your regular tarot videos, and that doesn't mean that what the other tarots bring to you is not significant or is not good enough and this is the best or the superior. It's nothing like that. It's just that the area of focus is very different. Here the area of focus is to understand how it is important for you to find your balance between your material reality and your spiritual truth. How it is important for you to find this balance and thus experience complete abundance, because that is what each one of us is designed for, that is abundance. This video helps you in tuning into the collective consciousness of various ancient shamans. So, and as I always say in all my other videos, and if you've not watched, maybe it's time for you to go and watch my other videos on the same ancient shamanic wisdom. And also I have another series called Insights into Fifth Dimension, if you're interested in knowing about that. But coming to the tarot deck, this is not a regular tarot deck. It took me about 3 years to put this tarot deck together, 2 years for receiving the guidance, for channeling all the guidance, wisdom that the shamans kept bringing to me, all different collectives, and these are huge and vibrant and intense and such knowledgeable and wise collectives. And then to, of course, put it all in a way that it can come out in a language, in a way that it can be understood by all, right? Because these decks are also decks that a lot of people, especially those who are waking up to their shamanic energies, and those who want to reconnect with the ancient shamanic world, or who want to tune into this wisdom, they come seeking for these tarot. And of course these tarot come with a certain kind of training, and I do hope that someday at least a few of you are able to get aligned to being these readers of these cards yourself. So, as guided by my ascended masters, spirit guides, and these great teachers, the ancient shamans, I bring this guidance to you. Today I've kept it on a weekly basis because our mind is very tuned into this weekly cycle. We are still very much tuning into the 3D 4D energies, consciousness, which is all about time. And fifth dimensional consciousness encourages you to go beyond time. Shamans encourage you to go beyond time. Shamans do not, a lot of people believe that shamans have ego because, of course, what they have seen on social media, in the movies, the projection, the way shamans are projected is, of course, they are wearing all kind of headgears and masks and costumes and running around the fire, drumming and doing ayahuasca, doing mushrooms, or doing all other kind of stuff. These are part of rituals for some of the people, and people feel comfortable in connecting with what they're doing if there is a ritual, because we are so used to having something that's tangible and visible. And so it works for a lot of people. For me, all these things that you see on my table is a part of my ritual, but this all comes from comes onto my table because each one of these stand for love, and each one of these carry very powerful love energies for me, even what I'm wearing. And these are the love of my teachers, love of people who have believed in me, love of higher consciousness, love of that people just carried in their heart, pure simple love. So coming back to our tarot, let's see what is the guidance now. You might be seeking an answer to your life. You might be seeking an answer to your problems. You might be seeking an answer to your void, as long as you are here, and as long as you are trying to understand why life is not becoming an easy thing for you to understand, and why there is so much of complication. That means that there is something inside you which is driving you to go beyond your material reality, which is driving you to look for your truth, right, beyond your reality. And so that is what we are planning to do through these tarot cards. I'm going to shuffle these, and first we'll bring out the theme for the week, which shaman collective is guiding us to what theme, and then we'll bring out the cards that will encourage us to let go of certain energies which we've been hanging on to. Now these energies could just be from past week, but most of the times I've seen these are the energies you've been attached to, and these energies became the driving force behind your choices, behind your I am reality in your material world. So let's see what the shamans have to bring. First, of course, the theme for this week. And now this card's fallen, so I'm going to take this, right? And this is the theme for us, which is by the earth shamans. And the earth shamans here are telling us earth looks one but truth is beyond, which means that you might be looking at other people's reality, other people's luck, other people's life, and thinking that, oh, those 10 people did engineering with me, or those people did medicine with me, or those people learned dance with me, but or those people started their relationships when I started, or got married when I did, but look at where they have reached, and look at where I am stuck, that kind of. And it's very natural human behavior to have that kind of a comparison. So don't feel guilty about the comparison, because we all seem to be stuck between the betrayal and guilt energy. Both these energies run very deep. Your betrayal energy runs very deep into your bloodstream, and your guilt energy runs very deep into your breath. So you can imagine both have a very, very powerful impact on how you finally end up, right? So the earth shamans are encouraging you to look beyond this definition of success, which comes from comparison, which comes from it's almost like a quality check. You got a yardstick, there's a quality check parameters. Okay, by 15, if you've done this, then you are qualified to be 16 or 17, or you're qualified to be successful. If after your graduation you've done this, at this age if you've got married, at this age if you've children, and at this age if you've got your home, you bought a nice house for yourself, nice car, then that means you are a success. So the theme this week is to look into your own unique abilities, and not be focused on what others did, and how because they did this you are today nowhere, or you are stuck, or you're not doing great. So earth shamans are encouraging you to look at your worth from a very different point of view, from a point of view of self-love, understanding yourself to be unique. And for that it's very important for you to actually keep telling yourself I'm safe, because the moment you say I'm safe, the sense of grounding and rooting becomes very, very strong in you, and your root chakra comes into an activation mode. And that is what is required, because if your root chakra gets impacted, then it's like infertile land. It's like a land that has not been nurtured and cared, and cannot give you good trees, good plants. So it's very important for you to look at yourself beyond the eyeglass that you've been carrying, which essentially comes from how society looks at you, how people validate you, how family validates you, all those cultural and societal barriers and obligations and walls that you define your reality with. So let's understand what is the energy that you need to let go. I'm just getting guidance for one card, so I'm going to take one card, and today normally I tell you the energies that you need to release, and then I go on to the energies that you need to, but today I've been guided actually to pull out a card immediately and read these two together. So I'm going to do that. And it's interesting because this is a universal consciousness card, which means this is the truth card. So let's see what is the truth of existence, truth of soul that the universal consciousness is bringing to you. And I've also been guided to pull out one more card, which is the card which tells you as to which are the energies that you can tap into in your dream state, which means before you sleep, what are you supposed to tell your mind, your subconscious mind? Leave this thought in your pillow. And that's very interesting, because when we are in our subconscious state, you see, we get into this whole alpha state. And when you get into that state, your connection, because subconscious is powerful, fears are less, your energy body is very, very activated, which means connection with various other energy fields is very, very strong, because your energy body is active. So it's interesting that I've been guided this time to encourage all of you to leave this thought on your pillow and let it sink into your subconscious. So let's see, these two cards have to be read together. First, I've been guided to read this card this time, which is not the usual thing. Usually I read the releasing energies and then what are the incoming energies. Let's see, secret. Light is a reflection of darkness, and darkness is a reflection of light. It's talking once again the yin and yang balance, which I was mentioning earlier, which is again your physical reality and your spiritual truth. So light is a reflection of darkness, and darkness is a reflection of light. One cannot be defined without the other. It's like same way like a space and an object. This is my space, and I've got all these objects. All these objects cannot exist on, they can exist on their own, but to form a composition, to form a story, for forming a reality, these objects need to exist in a space. And my space is this round table, my tarot, my everything, right? Put together, I'm making a composition. Same way, darker the light, more the shine you will have of light, right? For example, there is a little lamp somewhere, and during the daytime you'll not see it. My candle, during the daytime you'll not see it, but if I darken this place up, if I switch off all the light, this is going to be the major focus. This will get all your attention. So don't be scared of your darkness. Don't be scared of your flaws. Don't be scared of your failures. Don't be fearful of abandonment, of rejection, of shame, of judgment, because it's like you're learning to fail better every time. So the moment you allow yourself to open up to your fears and say, yes, I have this fear, is when you actually release it and you allow your own light to shine from within. Your love for yourself and your and the love that you carry for everything starts to flow. It is a journey from fear to love. Spirituality, our ascendance, our ascension, this life is a journey from fear to love. So allow yourself your darkness. Don't shy away from that. If you're feeling angry with somebody, allow yourself to be in that space for a day, 2, 3, but then release it. Let it go to its highest frequency and release it. So this has been coming a lot in the readings, that the shamans are encouraging you to let go of all low frequency survival frequency energies, which is all around, I need to be validated, I need to be appreciated, I need to be part of a group or a herd, and if I'm not, then I will be abandoned. If I don't follow them, I'll be abandoned. If I don't agree to what they have to say, I'll be abandoned. A very fear driven life, which is so dependent on what others think of you and how others validate you. Doesn't talk about, then this is not a coexistence, it's a codependency, right? So shamans have been encouraging us to move out of it, for the simple reason that until you don't declutter what you had carried in your fourth dimensional existence, you will not be able to align yourself to fifth dimensional existence. And we actually don't have any choice there, you understand, because earth shifting, elements are shifting, energy fields have been active with a lot of fifth dimensional consciousness energy for a while, for some time now, because there are a lot of energy workers who've been working, and things first happen at the level of energy and then manifest into physical reality. So a lot of us who have been just connected to a material reality and just in that world of material realm do not understand that the shift shift already is happening, and it is important for us to align ourselves to this. It's like you will not go wearing your scuba diving costume into your desert, right? If you're going for a desert safari, you're going to wear your scuba diving costume? No. Same way, you can't move into fifth dimensional consciousness wearing your fourth dimensional costume. So shamans have been encouraging us to declutter a lot, and for last 3 years water shamans went really active. I mean, I remember 3 years back water shamans world over started becoming very active, and elemental energies of water started becoming very active, and I started receiving so much of guidance through the water, of these places that were shifting in their frequency, and there were places which were going to go redundant because of how our relationship with water in those locations had become. So water shamans, see, water shamans are telling us water through my house is not a danger. Water shamans are encouraging you to feel. Water shamans are saying, don't think if you feel you're going to go down the storm, if you feel tsunami is going to hit you, if you feel you're going to get drowned, don't be scared of feeling, and be very authentic to your feeling. Now most of you would say, what are you talking about? I feel all the time. No, what we feel is our attachment to things. We don't actually feel. The emotions that we experience are result of our attachment to certain feelings, or our attachment to feelings or pain or fears of others. So feeling is something as, like, look at a child. When a child is hungry, the child is hungry. When the child is angry, the child is angry. Child knows some very basic emotions, a little child. Look at an infant, basic emotion, because there's no language to kind of, look into means and ways of manipulating one's needs and wants. So the focus remains only on the vibrations, and the vibrations are either crying or laughing or smiling, right? Very simple, basic expressions of what your needs are. Feelings, that is where those are the feelings, right? As we start growing up, of course, we get into all these emotions and we start calling those as feelings. No, love is a feeling. When you allow yourself to love, your love could be for anything, anybody, even for unseen, as long as you're experiencing that love as an energy that flows out of you, and you allow yourself to receive that energy. You are in that pure state of unconditional love. The moment you start building expectations from yourself or other person, then that's where the attachment is, and that attachment takes away that feeling of love, and that love does not remain a love anymore. I don't know what it becomes, but it doesn't remain love anymore. So shamans are guiding you to understand that the more you feel and the more authentic you are to your feelings, easier it would be for you to letting go, because you can be only authentic when you allow yourself to let the ego in you die, or at least start dying. So this is your guidance that the shamans are bringing. And for the night, let's see what the shamans have to say. The shamans are telling you in your dream, on your pillow, put this thought down: water combines with everything, but nothing combines with water, which means that I allow myself to connect with my truth and my truth only. So tell your pillow, let the truth be revealed, let the truth of my abundance be revealed. And as you say, more and more things will be revealed to you which need to be released, and you will be guided to release all those things. I hope this helps you, and I hope you're able to follow these guidance and do your homework well. I'll see you next week with more wisdom, more guidance, and more what they're channeling, through these cards for all of you. Till then, love and light.